Yeah.
three different shows. It's amazing.
You had a question, sorry.
Do you have a bat phone for I need to voice act real quick?
Huh?
What phone?
A bat phone?
Yeah.
You mean my phone?
Or do you have somebody specifically that you call your contact and voice act real quick?
I think you work in the studio.
Usually I don't talk to actors directly very much, but I do have their number. I mean, for me, Mike Sinner-Nicholas, who does NYV Post, he and Stephanie are close friends, I think. I can just call him up and say, hey, I'm in town, want to go grab dinner? Or, you know what, I need something recorded like tomorrow. Can you pull something together for me? I can call him up. Mike, he was most recently the English voice of the main character in Your Name.
And he's also
Dean Venture.
He's Dean Venture as well. So if you've ever watched Venture Brothers, you've heard Mike Sinner-Nicholas. He was in Your Name. Who was in
Stephanie was also the other main character. You guys, have you seen Your Name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In Japanese or in English?
English.
Me too. I love Mike and Stephanie, but you know.
Like you're watching Japanese.
It's a beautiful movie.
Yes, it was.
Check it out. What's he good at?
And Teresa will cry. She will cry.
I
mean, I had a feeling.
I feel like
only a 3-hour
it
drive was going to get a little emotional.
Richard Cox,
especially when
who played
find
the second male Rama, and Inuyasha is a longtime friend of mine. We still chat.
Oh, Richard
online
Cox,
all
so
the
the guy
time.
who plays Inuyasha.
Yeah, but if I wanted him to, you know,
He used to play in.
come
It's a movie
and do
called Your
something for me,
Name.
I could probably.
We told you about it.
Yeah.
But it's you know,
Yeah,
as
the
the owner
he was
of
actually in
Solution
Gundam, one
Studios
of
in
the Gundam
Vancouver,
series, which
always
is-
used to say, I've got a phone full of friends I haven't used yet. But yeah, it's nice to know that you
He
can
came
have a
here
go-to.
like
I know.
about 7
But
years
yes,
ago.
I do have a bat phone that I can
Along
call
with the
up
original,
somebody.
I think, Inuyasha
I mean, the
voice actor.
Pokemon director,
It was
Mr.
him
Ortiz,
and
was
the
the voice of
Japanese.
Lena Inverse, Speedlit, you know, longtime voice actor. She still voice acts, and she's a director. And I say, you know what, Lisa, can you do this for me really quick?
Yeah.
And I've had a longtime friend from high school say, hey, my son really wants to be an actor. Can you help him out? I said, are you going to be in New York anytime soon? Yeah, you can play, you know, bystander A. We're not going to pay him, but he could say he was in an episode of Pokemon. You know, it's the Great American
One of the people
Novel.
in that voice acting Facebook group was in One Punch Man. As like maybe a character, like just a side character or
Carlos?
something. I don't know.
No, what was it? Nick. Carla.
Carlos is here.
Ashley Lauren.
Lauren.
I'm feeling a little
Jenny.
drowsy.
Yoko.
I know, but it doesn't last long.
I don't know their names. Yes, please, question. Are you talking 2D or 3D? There's a lot of houses out there. If you have a portfolio, I mean, you have to be where some of the industry is. But then again, the industry is all over the place. I mean, I don't know if there's any video game companies or movie. I mean, isn't Wilmington like a hotbed of TV production? I mean, yeah, get a portfolio together of your work, put it together, go to,
The what?
if you're looking at the video games, GDC, there's one in Austin and there's one in San Francisco, I think. Go to the portfolio. There's always a job market area. When I was in between jobs, between Bondi and Pokemon, I went to GDC religiously to
Like she could go with
hit
me.
up localization houses.
For what?
Stand in line.
Interviewed at
Oh, for
Nintendo,
David?
Yeah.
and interviewed at Namco Bondi and all these things.
Mary's about
in order
to die
get some
and,
translation
Just
work.
let it go until it
I
dies.
didn't get any of them, but then again, I've been at Pokemon for 7 years, so I can't complain. But yeah, you have to kind of, you know,
There
cast
was
a wide
like
net and
actually
see
2
what you can
Pokemon
do.
movies that I liked a lot. It had to do with like maybe
Making sure it's not our child out
one
there.
was it like a Pokemon that would like hack the computer system.
somebody has
And
that.
the whole city was kind of like in this sort of thing. The other one had to do with some tree somewhere. I don't know. I just like those films.
I haven't.
It'll come back. So,
I'm sorry, that's the big problem. Whenever you show one of them,
This
the
one.
song is in your head.
It's,
first hand.
He's writing. He's coming now. Okay, tell her we're in
somebody mentioned Pokemon
303.
Go, I guess that was
But you
not
guys
here.
should go on out and just get in line for the next payment. They're right next to the next one, but you'll need to ask the people. You'll need
Just
to
ask them.
All right, thank you. Okay, sorry.
take John with you.
Yeah, well, we were here last year playing.
Were you gonna go with
on
her,
stage,
John?
and people were saying, "What are you doing?" Because we
She's
were on the beta
gonna stand up.
testing, and I wasn't
I'll take
out
you out
in the
there.
world yet.
I'll be right back. She's gonna go. She's gonna go stand.
We were
in line
already
for David
testing it.
Vincent's
We were at
table.
Disney
Did you
World
want to
taking
go
over
with her
gyms.
for the next panel at 6? There might be a line. So she was gonna go stand. It's right next door. You want me to go with you?
But yeah,
You wanna go with
it was so much easier to capture gyms in Raleigh last year.
Yeah, to be like 2 people.
But yeah, it's like whoever thought that would be that big. I mean, we were thinking it's going to be pretty popular, more popular than maybe Ingress. You know, maybe 12 million people in a year.
500 million downloads, I think.
Yeah, 500 million downloads.
People say, you know, because it became winter and the weather was cold and it wasn't as fun to go out and play Pokemon Go anymore. We've been having a lot of events and there's fun things to do, and plus the weather's getting better, so I really think we're going to see an uptick. We're still, I think, posting 50 million active players, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. There we go. I always wanted to do this, and I thought since I've got my laptop hooked up, I'm going to go ahead and indulge it. So I wanted to show you. Sometimes people say, "What is it that you've worked on?" Probably would bore you when you work from this, work from that. That's like not that much, considering that Toshi and I have been doing this for
Red stuff's animated
Almost
interviews, Brenda now.
20, 30 years. I know. I just typed in your name, and this is what came up on it. And this is just Animate News Network. It's not all the other. Oh, actually, I think I already opened up this page over here.
Oh my God, how old is that picture?
I know. It's like when you go through and you look at the photos that they upload for you. So you can, this is all the news and the various things up there. And I'm just going to scroll down so you guys can see the titles. That's what he has. You see, he's almost always credited as producer because that's what he's always done. He also gets credited for foreign language versions.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm the producer of Pokemon in Swedish, which is one of the many languages I don't speak. Oh. Manabe, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a long series and it's very well done. Aside from the voice acting, which, yeah, I can't recommend it really.
But the DVD out there is the new dub, right?
It is, and I had the distinct pleasure of some people saying, "Oh, look through the one." I'm like, well, thank you. That was the three people who said that, but I played them all individually.
Yes. I have to say, I've done voice acting once in a very early run episodes and decided, you know what, I'm not doing this again.
Oh, it's really hard. Back in the beginning, it seemed like anybody could do it. Anybody. You just go in, hey, how
I can do voices.
I can do voices. I've always wanted to be an actor, and then you go in and you see it's not just the acting. You've got to do the acting.
Switch batteries.
Yeah.
Is that the dead one?
This is the 100. This one is 100%.
This one's the dead one.
Yeah. Do you mind holding and recording?
And on mic, and you have to take that out. It's so many things you have to keep in going all at the same time. And
There's
back
gonna
when
be
I
a
was
line.
doing this,
Did Aurelia save a spot?
They're not in there yet. They're waiting. So I told her to save 3 seats for
I
us.
had to watch the video. and
Watch
try
time
and
code.
match it, and then they would wind it back again.
Yeah, they were laying down the tape.
Laying
Don't
it
bump
to
me.
tape. It was insane.
It was the
crazy.
early 90s.
That's how we used to do it back then. It's gotten easier since then.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just take that mouth click out. Oh, it's not long enough. We'll just stretch it a little bit. Tongue's too garbled. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody aspiring to be a voice actor? I guess you would be at a different panel than this one.
Going to enough voice actor panels that are very honest about how we struggle is like something else.
I mean, people who want to be animators, you should go check out the anime supporters panel.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That, right?
yeah, I was interpreting for that. Boy, was that depressing.
Why was it depressing?
Animators get 200 yen, $2 for every cell
Oh my
they
God, a
do,
can of coffee is 500 yen.
right? And they have
I
to
heard
do
there's been a problem with
300 to
that.
500 drawings a month,
I kind of wonder if they
right?
need to be paid
At
a little more
$2
because it
each.
is hard work.
That's not very much.
Eating a good? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
And one of the people on the panel said, "Hey, Liz, you could make more money in Artist Alley selling illustration prints
Mm-hmm.
or doing commissions."
And being the actual editor. And
Yeah.
working conditions are horrible because you got to hit your quota. I heard you might basically be there all night and all day and not sleeping. And wasn't there some question about like whether you could afford to do
No, we have all.
it?
It's like one of the most shocking things that they said yesterday. I'm doing their panel. Was that they asked you one question at your interview, and if you don't say yes to it, you won't get hired. The question is, are you supported by your parents or have a savings account?
So they're basically make it so you have to pay them in order to be an animator.
I mean, eventually, once you become a key animator, when you do the keyframes, where you have to only
Yeah.
do 50 to 70 illustrations a month,
Yeah.
you can't really start making money. And if you make it to animation director,
Yeah.
You're actually, now you can
Now
earn a
you've got a
decent
salary,
wage.
you've got assistants.
But he was saying even the best top-rated animation directors in Japan, maybe still clear only about 80,000.
US. approximately.
Yeah, approximately.
For somebody equivalent in the film industry, more black ink than the kid, for sure.
Well, it depends what kind of films you're getting.
For sure, I'm not talking about, yeah.
But so yeah, it was like eye-opening reality, and here's the things that we love so much
Yeah.
that is being created by slave labor.
And just think about that. Think about that. The anime industry, as most of you know, had this massive flop at one not a flop, a turn, when BitTorrent was freely available, and we started moving away from VHS, certainly.
Physical
and we
media.
started moving away from physical media, DVDs, so it all became streaming, and the industry changed again. Not to get into the time-tested, hot-button subject of, fan subs and that sort of thing. As a fan, I can understand it. But on the other hand, look at what people were making already, how little they were making for their sweat and pain. And now we're cutting into that already thin profit margin. It's just something to think about. I'm certainly not going to sit up here and crusade and say don't do it. But if you love it, you have to support it or it's going to go away. I'll give you a personal example. Reading is my favorite thing in the whole world. I love reading anything. I actually, guilty confession, I used to go into like Borders and I would see what I wanted to read and then I would get it on Amazon. I was taking away business from them and I didn't even realize it. It wasn't until Borders closed and I went and I realized now there is no more Borders. It's not all because of me. Definitely not. But
You did your part.
I did my part. I didn't think about it. It wasn't clear to me. I didn't realize, but I realized afterwards. So give that some thought when it comes to animation, even if it's just paying your Crunchyroll subscription. Paying your Netflix subscription. You're supporting the industry. More people are able to earn 200 yen per cell to bring us the animation that we love. All right, soapbox over.
Soapbox over. Time is at the end. Is there anything you'd like? One final question or
Yeah.
anything you'd like to wrap up
They
with?
started at 5.
Oh, it's
Welcome back.
Great. Hi.
As long as they invite us and then we get people sitting in here willing to listen
Did
to
they
us,
start earlier?
even with a tortured face, I can see on
They
some
started
of
at
you.
4:30. Yeah.
Well, we got.
Yeah, they started at 4:30. I didn't realize that.
We're starting to feel more.
So we can go stand in line with them.
Yeah.
People that they bring up,
I do want to go say something to them.
Well, we can
Oh,
get
you
it
want
maybe.
you want them to sign your thing or the book?
Like that a little bit. I mean, 30 years.
Because they're on 2 separate pages. I think if you had their signatures here, you have it all at once. Oops. You want to take it?
Boom, we were working on it on Animazement.
One of the very first panels we went to was
You've got your camera, you're shooting it together.
we were talking about translations and trying to figure out different ways to
Not writing, I'm sorry.
express something. Oh, shoot.
Oh, anyone have a Sharpie?
I don't think there's
So, like, they do some
I can see if I
classes here.
can.
Can you see one? Get it.
So She was asking you, like, how do you know the complication of translation? You know, how do you, I'll give you an example. There's this thing about a monkey and a tree. And she was like, how would you translate? You know, like these things just fall. And you're like, shit happens. So now, when I talk about you guys with the kids, and you're like, maybe a panel will go to, and they're like, who's that? I'm like, oh, you know, it's the shit happens people. That's just the quickest way.
I love it.
It was so funny. I'm so sorry that we didn't get a video of that because it was hilarious. I will never forget you guys for that. Anyway.
Well, that was one of my moments. As she said, I have my moments.
It was a funny one.